everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Attack of the B Team. Well, it's finally time. I finally got all the components I need to go to Mars. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put together your Tier 2 rocket. The first thing is when you get to your NASA bench here, you'd want to throw your schematic in here, which I've already done. It'll unlock the schematic that you've got from the moon. So here's the pattern for the Tier 2 rocket, and as you can see, I've got all my pieces here. So the first thing I'm going to do is throw in my nose cone and then fill in the body, and then the fins, just like any other rocket, as well as the engine. And then you're going to want to add the boosters here. And there you go. You've got your Tier 2 rocket. So now, I do a little victory to show the fruits of my labor. Look at that. Look at that thing right there. Hell yes. Alright, let's go ahead and put that on the launch pad. Boom. And I already got fuel in the loader here. So as always, you want to check to make sure everything is good. It'll take a bit to fill up, so I'm not quite ready to blast off yet. Now, as before with the moon, you want to make sure you have what you need to come back. Now, I've got all my stuff in my luggage, which is why I didn't need to add any chests or cargo space to the rocket. What I'm going to do when I get there is I'm going to set up an immediate camp. So I've got everything I need to build a portal to get back here, as well as my fuel loader, so I can get the rocket back just as a backup plan. Because with the portal I shouldn't need it. Now the other thing I'm going to throw up, instead of setting up a base with an airlock and all that good stuff like I did on the moon, I've got an oxygen bubble distributor. And basically what that does is it'll just create like a bubble, with a certain radius around the distributor itself. So, and Raven actually has this set up on his moon base because he's just too fucking lazy to build the oxygen sealers and all that stuff. But for me, I'm just going to build a little camp, at least to get started. And then, of course, as always, I got my red flag to claim Mars as my own, since I will be the first one there. So, with all that, I'm pretty much ready to go. Oh yeah, the only thing I want to grab, just in case, is I want to get a hold of my oxygen tanks. And although I'm wearing my space gear still, I want to have backup tanks. It's always good to have backup tanks, just in case. So I've got my regular tanks, as well as my emergency tanks. So that way, I won't run out of oxygen on Mars. God, I hope I make it there in one piece. God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited I'm going to go to the red planet. Okay, so I think by now the rocket should be fueled, so let's just take a brief look. It's not quite. As I had a feeling that was going to be the case. With the boosters, it probably requires more fuel than what's in the lunar rocket, so we're going to go ahead and just empty those two in there and let the rocket fill up the rest of the way. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have everything else I need. If not, I'll be stranded on Mars, and God help me if Raven has to rescue my ass from there. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, we are 100% fueled and ready to go. So, it's time. A parachute. I'm glad that reminded me of it. Let's see, where could my parachute be? I just need to forget this shit. It may have been one of the things I lost in the creeper attack. Yeah. Okay, that's no big deal. No big deal. just simple enough. Just build one really quick. And I don't know how many of those strings I'm going to need, so I'm just going to steal them all. Okay. Right, so we're just going to do that. Whoa. There we go. Okay, so like that. Or actually, no, oops. Just like that. There we go. And parachute. And just to give it a little bit of style, I'm out of ink, so I'm just gonna make it red. Fuck it. Awesome. Okay. So we'll just put those two together as my parachute, and let's just equip it. There we go. Okay, now I'm ready. Now when I return to the overworld, I won't die. Although technically, since I'm using the portal. But I like to have all my bases covered. Alright, here we go. It's time to do Arnold proud. It's time to go to Mars. God, the countdown is just killing me. Oh shit, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Okay, people, here we are on the surface of Mars. As you can see, a little speck way over there. That's home. That's the overworld. And from here, I can see a distant galaxy. So, the first thing that I want to do is I want to get my portal up and running so I can get back to the overworld. So, let me collect everything I need for that. And pray I don't break anything. Okay, so let's get everything set up. First things first is I want to create the portal border. Yeah, the portal border. I think it's, yep, it's daytime now on Mars. It's like someone wants to come and say hi. But they're gonna die. Okay. Okay, so it'll be the same size as it is on the moon, which is absolutely fantastic. Oops. Yeah, you gotta make sure that it always faces up, or else it won't work right. There we go. So now what I want to do is I want to get the, oh, let me put this up. Let's get those upgrades in here. There we go. The next thing I need to do is actually here I need to set up an identifier. So let's see, what would be appropriate? I'm thinking, there we go. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and add home. Okay. Theoretically, I should now have a bridge between the moon or Mars and home. I'm not 100% done here yet because, well, to be quite frank, this is right out in the open, and come the next night cycle, where did that thing go? Damn it. Anyway, come the next night cycle, any creeper could come and blow the shit out of this. Oh, that's a fantastic glitch. Shit, if it's down there, it's gone. I don't know. That's okay. Alright, so let's just let's head back. Alright, look at that. I now have a connection to Mars. So now I can add this in. Actually, yeah, leave it like that. Fuck it. And we'll give it its identifier. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to want to do, and I will show you guys how that works when I get back, but I need to kind of build something around that portal, because right now, as I said before, it's just out in the open, can get blown up by creepers. Fuck that noise. So I will be right back once I have a better, wall around my camp. So hang on. Okay guys, I'm back, and I have my camp set up. It's kind of nice looking. I got a lot of light going on, although it's also right now it's daytime. So the only thing I really got set up is this is the oxygen bubble distributor, and what that does is it just sets up a huge bubble around the device. But it's enough to encase just this area, just the whole area here. It still requires the usual power and an oxygen collector, which I built, and I'm going to go ahead and show you the outside of this base. And which is weird because I have my tanks on. What the fuck? God, I really hate this game sometimes. Okay. Oh, there it is. My camp. Isn't that awesome? It's nice and lit up, and it's nice and safe. So, since this is my first time on Mars, I thought I'd go exploring a little bit, just to kind of see what's out there. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and go with it. And we're gonna see what's on the surface of this planet. Oh, meteor? What the fuck? A red slimeling egg. Okay. Just what I always wanted, slimelings. This place seems to be a bit more mountainous than the moon. But it's also just as barren. Oh, lag. I blame it on Panda. Panda, you're lagging the server. Sneak peek at the underground. It's pretty neat though, the way some of these formations are. Yeah, it's a little delayed, but fuck it. There you go, a tiny little mountain. There really isn't much here. And of course the map is dead. What the hell? Oh, wait. An egg. It's a slimeling egg. I wonder what the slimelings are used for. I got it. Oh, yeah. Dragons. Ooh, I see blue. Whoa, what the? Talk about bright. I'm not sure exactly what the slimelings are needed for, so yeah. See, I'll just move this out a little bit. What the really? The lag is really getting to me. Let's see where these caves lead to. Tin ore, huh? I know there's a specific ore in here that I think it's like, what, Desh or something? In fact, here, let's take a look real quick. Yep, there it is, Desh ore. And of course, it's only indigenous to Mars, so I think that we can use that to make like more advanced stuff, including the terraformer. Yeah, we're getting this weird glitch where overworld entities like just spawn here and vice versa, just in different realms. It's kind of weird, but oh well, who cares? Oh wait, look at this. Mars dungeon. So I guess it kind of looked like the moon, but red, and stone looks green actually. Fortunately, I'm not ready for that yet. But I will be. And actually, I think because there's just not much more to do here, I think I will actually cut here, and next time we will tackle that dungeon. And we will see what terrors lie beneath. So, until then guys, I will see you next time.